But let me tell you what the Bronx went and saw with the drive-in movie in 1977. We went and saw the number 4 hit of that year, a little motion picture called Smokey and the Bandit. Good old Burt Reynolds, baby. Award-winning actress Sally Field, the late, great Jackie Gleason, and my man, a.k.a. the Snowman. Y'all know the song, eastbound and down, loaded up and trucking. Sing it with me. We're going to do what they say can't be done. We got a long way to go, and it's short time to get there. I'm eastbound, just watch old bandit run. Man, that movie had everything that brought me in liked. Fast car, just a little bit of illegal activity, and good-looking women. Man, I was in. I was hooked to that movie. My daddy liked that movie so much, the next morning I talked him into something that I'd been pleading my case for over a year and a half. He allowed me to join the Columbia Record House Club. You better Google it, kids. You better Google it. 13 albums or 8-track tapes for 1 penny. I'd been saving that penny for a good year and a half. I didn't read that fine print. You had to buy 4 in a year, about $49 a piece. But I didn't care, man. I just wanted them. And man, I got on that list and I was looking at it. And this is before you had internet, guys. Before you had any technology. I had to wait for Sunday morning's paper, Parade magazine, that insert where it had all those stickers on it, about 300 choices, and then you had to get your magnifying glass out, and then you had to start tearing them things apart, and then you had to lick them. And they taste like behind. Not that I know, but they just didn't taste good. And then you got to put them on a postcard, and then you got to pray to God your mailman will actually deliver to the thing. Because my mailman was my daddy, and he was going to be one paying for those other 4 at $49 a pop. I picked out my 13, boy. I was excited. And then next day, I was like, did you mail it? Did you mail it? Did you mail it? Yeah, son, I mailed it. Next day, are they here yet? Are they here yet? Are they here yet? He goes, did you read the fine print? 6 to 8 weeks. My God, those albums will be vintage by then. But one day in the summer, they came. My daddy made a call from the post office to my grandma's. I stayed at my mama's in the summer and made the phone call and said, tell the boy the records are here. I got on my 10-speed and I hauled butt down there, got them, came back, ready to listen. My mama didn't even own a record player. She said, that's the devil. Had to wait all afternoon. But the time came and I got to listen to them records. Let me give you a few that I had. Maybe you remember. I remember getting KC and the Sunshine Band. Do a little dance, make a little love, get down tonight, get down tonight. Boy, that's a good tune right there. I'm telling you. Then I had me another one I like too, the Commodores. My uncle called them the Communists, but it's the Commodores. And they had one called She's a Brick. She's mighty, mighty, just letting it all hang out now. Shake it down, shake it down, shake it down, down. Shake it down, shake it down, shake it down, down. Sing it. Shake it down, shake it down, shake it down, down. Shake it down, shake it down, shake it down, down. Now, I don't know what shake it down means, but it reminds me of that honk if you're horny. But my 13th album that I picked was the original motion picture soundtrack of Smokey and the Bandit. That Eastbound and Down was so good, Jerry Reed made a song sounded just like it, different direction, Westbound and Down. You can look it up, true story. And I listened to that album over and over, but in between the songs was something called CB dialogue. Basically, that's Jackie Gleason cussing for about 45 seconds. And that's where I learned the term sumbitch. Because he called Burt Reynolds a sumbitch about 14 times in 45 seconds. And I didn't know what it meant, but I knew it was funny. And I'm in there giggling. My daddy bust through my door, and he said, let me tell you something, boy. We love Jerry Reed. He's a good American. But we ain't listened to all that cussing in our house. We pay good money for this house, and we ain't going to have it defile all that cussing, so when it gets to that stuff, turn it off. Okay, I will. Next time around, just turned it down. I'm going to get you, you son bitch. I'm going to find you, you son bitch. Bandit, when I arrest you, you're going to jail, you son bitch. And I'm in there giggling. Boy, Richie's in there giggling, having himself a time. And my daddy heard it again. And he came back in and he opened the record player. And he looked at it and he saw where it was at. And he took that needle and he started scratching over that CB dialogue. I know it made me want to say, son, bitch. But I knew better. I'd been to Piccadilly. He said, we just solved that problem. So I got rid of that album for a day or two and played something like the Bay City Rollers or something lame. I don't remember what it was. And 13 albums at some point, you're going to pick a dud or two. But then a couple of days passed, I said, I'm going to try it again. I broke out old Jerry Reed, Eastbound and Down. It got to CB dialogue, and old Jackie Gleason said this, and I quote, Bandit, when I find you, I'm going to lock you up, you son bitch, 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 bitch. I just went ahead and got up, got the album cover, got the sleeve, took the album out. Daddy's coming in. I said, here you go. He said, boy, I guess you got 12 now instead of 13.